they're great. We have used them to up. They're not like this. They have nothing to do with the air shocks, these progressive air shocks. These is like a dream on this bike. I'm not going to change them. The progressive air shocks, then if you look my previous video, I have replaced them. Look at that. Alright, look at that. And I have put them like that so I can empty the oil. I'm going to repair these ones because they're really good. When I first got the bike, this was on and I broke the valve, the plastic valve. So I ordered a new one. I'm going to put a link so you can see it. And hopefully it will fit. I don't know yet. It's exactly the same. And this is what I broke. So I can put air into the system. I can't wait. I'm gonna try this tonight. Yes, right. One thing at a time. And also I discover Monroe makes this kind of like springs. I think is the number 758. Also, I'm gonna put a link. There's another guy that has a road glide, and he put the Monroe springs for like $100 onto the bike. He almost the same like the progressive or the original Harley. Alright, so this is, I'm investigating the whole thing because I like the air shocks. Don't take me wrong, the ones I put on, they're adjustable, they're pretty good, but they're not the same as the progressive air shocks I have there before. The first week when I got the bike and I broke the valve. Alright, let's find out what's going on. Remove the cover. And on here, look at that little O-ring and everything. Yes, it is. I can't believe it. It worked. It worth me to wait like you know, about 20 something days. I waited for this part to come. That part was like, it's not expensive, like $5-6 in the States, but it cost me about 30 with the import taxes and shipping and everything. And all the delays, okay? But now I can put back my original springs, alright, and remove that. There's the troublemakers, look. There's Harley, hello. And Crown, come over here. Why you go after here? Why you go after here? Stop it. Alright, it's troublemakers, look at them. Look what's going on here. Summer is near. Listen to these birds. Alright, good morning. This is what goes into the valve. You see it? It goes in here and it looks like that. This one is empty. So let's take it to the bench first. Find something to remove. Yeah. Oh boy. Look at the other ones, you see? I have them here. Okay. And we need to remove also the nut. After my research, you know, on eBay and online, it's exactly the same. Thank God. That little thing, it will, you know, destroy your air shocks. They're all the same. And I have more on the bike. Alright, so you don't want any particles of dirt on it. Probably they are already dirty because it's been on the bike for years. So we have 1, 2, 5 here. Alright, so we need 1, 2 for the valve, 3, 4. Let me go to the bike and check it out. This is the 416-1608. Okay, progressive, and about the time that was very expensive. So now, alright, put some oil here. Now the oil I removed there, I left them there for, you know, a week or something. Okay, this is the oil I remove. That's it. I have a hard time to replace it. I saw a couple of people on YouTube, they compress some air here and they drop it, but I don't think there is any more oil in there. So I'm going to be putting some new one. I'll have some fork oil here, 20W. I'm not going to be putting much. I'm going to be putting exactly the amount I took out and little more, okay, because these are air shocks. And before I do it, I'm going to go online and check if this is appropriate, but I think it is. It's a fork oil. Maybe a little bit thick because I put it on the Fat Boy, and I want a little bit the front and a little bit to be a little bit more stiff. Was a little bit too soft for my taste. So yeah, I can see inside it's like it looks empty inside the spray. But you see how they have done it? I don't think I want to remove that. Look at that. I also got the pump they recommend. Yes, this is the pump they recommend. If I can take any more oil inside. No, they look empty, really. Really, they look empty. I have no idea, they don't leak. No. Okay, on this. Just to get the dirt out. I'm going to put a link on the forum. You can put up to 10 to 20W, and I have 20W. One guy, he put 20W a year ago, and he is like commenting that the bike did fine. But I'm going to put less quantity because I'm not sure if there's anything in there. So they're talking about 10 ounces. That's about 250 milligrams. So I'm going to be putting probably much less than that. So let's leave it there on the 200. And let's see if there's anything goes in there, first of all. Put 100. And it's give a little bit of time. Only if I put this on, it's only 50 ml. I don't see any pressure now. It's taking it. You see that? Empty. Really? Your shocks instructions, and if you don't know what you're doing, just go to a mechanic and repair the shocks, your shocks professionally. Okay, let's put this on the side. So I'm gonna put them now vertically like that, so all the oil goes on the bottom what it's supposed to be. And yes, I'm gonna be putting on a bike right now. Starting with the right one. I have loosed the bolts. I have put this old battery here, and I raise up the lifter, and I little bit put a little spin here. You see this old brake pad, just to keep off the pressure from that, and that's all you need. Plus I put another 40 ml in there in each one of them, because I kind of like worry it was like not much fluid. Okay. There is a rubber washer here on this side. See that? So this is more flat. I'm going to be putting it like that, but I'm going to double check. And we use Loctite blue on this. Now, let's see if this is going to fit. Much easier to put the top, and looks like we have to lift the bike more. I just have to push it back a little bit of the whole thing. As long as the bike is lifted. Okay, right there. And we got it. Alright, then I'm gonna tension this really good. You can use your torque wrench if you want. I'm just gonna give it a good snug tight. You gotta have somebody to help you on this. I'm telling you, it's not easy because you have to use the lifter also. Alright, let me lift a little bit. Make sure we're not going to destroy any threads. Right there. Okay, make sure you put a little O-ring there. Looks like this has to be out only like about 1/16 of an inch. And you're going to be putting this in and hand tight, and hopefully it's going to hold. This is how the bike was. It came to me with 14 psi inside, so it should be okay. I'm going to be putting the new valve. This is the old one, and this is the new one. Here you go. I wish I could replace this, but they look pretty good, and you know, they didn't send it with a kit anyway. So I'm gonna be putting one here. Alright. Right there. You can see it right here. Okay. And if everything works good, I'm going to try to find this valve brush. I think I saw one on eBay, but you know what? There was a whole kit you have to buy with it, so I want to wait a little bit. Finish the testing. Okay, so this goes back into place. That's how it was before. So we have O-rings here on the right, O-ring here, and O-ring here. This thing is worthless. It cost me like, I don't know, 30 bucks. This, it doesn't fit in there. This, it doesn't fit in there too. The only thing I got to work is I lowered the pressure of the compressor down to like, 10 or something. And this download is very accurate, I know, because I use it on the cars and on the bikes. I have a hard time to bring up the GoPro so you can see it right there. Alright, so I'm going to leave it overnight. I'm not going to put any more. And hopefully it will hold. I don't see, there's been like 10 minutes now and I haven't lost anything. So it looks like it's working. But everything comes down to testing on the road. Even if it holds pressure, okay. Just hand tight these things here. Right there. This is already tied with Loctite on. I'm going to do another inspection, and next time I'm going to put it in the comments and let you know if it's holding and how the suspension is. You know what, I put this on. They're not cheap, no, they're adjustable, but that was like way much better. So let's see if the whole thing is going to work. Alright, let's take it for a ride, just like that. And it's a big difference. I hope it's holding air. I don't know. We'll see. I'll wait a couple of hours and see how much pressure is in there. I hope it's holding. The socks are really good, much better than the other ones. All right. Back from work today. Yes, I took her with me, and these things are incredible. It worked. I haven't lost any air. I checked the pressure was 22. I left it since last night, so it's holding the air pressure there. I have put probably I'm gonna put a little bit more oil on these ones to go to like 100. But that this bike it's ride like a dream. These air shocks, they're amazing. That was like the main reason I bought the bike, because the first time I took a ride with it, there was like the air shocks on it. Okay, even without any oil inside or any air. So the test ride was very successful. Okay, I'm gonna check the air pressure. I'm sure it's holding. I have done it before when I came home, but just for the video, the air shocks, they're amazing. They're amazing. I mean, it's like you're riding on a pillow. That's how good it is. And plus the seat, this custom seat, I don't know what they have done in there, but looks like this has gel or something, but it's extremely comfortable. Now I have to fix my front system, because now everything on the rear is like perfect. I love it. We're talking about, I went to Athens to work and everything, and I went through bumps and all this kind of like bad roads that still exist in the city. Okay, it's like riding in New York. It's about the same. But the next step will be to replace the oils on the front and put maybe a little bit better quality oils, because there was nothing in here. And if you use air compressor, put it on a lower. I don't recommend it, but I do it because I use everything else and it almost broke the valve again. So what I did is I ordered a rechargeable one online, so I can just keep it in the bags all the time. A little one like this, alright? But when I'm home, what I do is, and that's how I put the pressure is, I reduce the air compressor to minimum. Look at it. Okay, and I use the Dunlop, the digital. It's very accurate. I can promise you this thing is extremely accurate, and it's not expensive. I highly recommend it. And now we're gonna be checking the pressure again since last night, and I have been pouring it in and out, so I have lost a couple psi. Look at that, 20.05. You see that? Alright, so it was like about 22 something last night. But every time you hear the noise, every time you take it out, you lose a little bit. So that's normal. If that pressure holds for a week, and once in a week I just put a little more, I'm very happy. Or the worst scenario, I just take everything out and put new O-rings. And this is a valve I ordered from eBay, and is made from Monroe. Okay, I think Monroe makes this little system here. The only problem is this is not 1/8 of an inch. This is like 0.32 millimeters, and you cannot find it easy. You have to use the original. Otherwise, you have to replace the whole system, and it's not easy because this valve here is permanently installed into the shock. All right. I have researched that, and I'm telling you, everything, any modification on this, it's not easy. It's possible, but not easy. Now, I have put 140 milligrams, if you see earlier in the video, and I'm thinking put another 60, so I'm gonna make it 200. They say you put 280 on each, alright, 280, or 10 ounces, 10 to 12 ounces, but because I'm not sure if there's anything left in here, and I have no way of, like, you know, testing it or something, so I'm not gonna go crazy. The bike rides perfect, and I'm gonna go to 200. I just put it from here, remove the air, and you know, up to 200, it will be, I think it will be perfect. There was nothing there before, and the oil was in there before, it was black. And I highly recommend these shocks. They don't make it anymore. These are progressive, the 416 series. I'm going to put in the text and video the part number. But I see people putting from Monroe about the same shocks for $100. This was expensive. It was like $800 in the States about that time. It's been discontinued. Right now they work perfectly. I love them. Thanks. So I have built a lot of confidence with the system. It's been now like months that I haven't checked the pressure, because I used to check the pressure all the time, and it's holding. It's holding very good. Of course, I try to check it at least once in a month, but it's holding very good. So last time I put pressure on it, that was like 28 psi. All right. So let's see what's going on now. So it's like 27.2. It's amazing. And so I'm going to be pouring again very carefully, a little bit. $28.5, because we're going to be riding 2 up with luggages. You have to be very careful with this. You have to lower the pressure all the way, or use a bicycle pump if you have the same or similar air shocks. Okay, be extra careful, because if you put too much pressure on it, this is going to blow all the little system here they have, and the valve. Yeah, we're on a high heat head again. It's amazing that it's holding. I haven't ordered another valve yet. This is like a T valve or something like that, because everything works. When something works, I don't touch it. I just leave it there. And I can tell you the thing is like 10 times better than the springs I have before. I'm going to show you. Me and my wife were extremely comfortable with the luggages and everything for long trips. It's amazing. I'm going to order another seat for longer trips, but this seat is also really good. I got it like with the bike, and we'll be doing like 6-7 hours riding, and we don't feel much on this one, because the reason I want to get another seat is because I want to get a little bit higher here for rows, to be a little bit more comfortable. But I'm going to show you what I have used before. Okay, this is what I have used before on the bike. They are really good. They are adjustable. I might make a video for them, because you can easily adjust them from the left side of the bike. You see that? And they are great. We have used them 2 up. They're not like this. It has a high and low right here adjustment. They have nothing to do with the air shocks, these progressive air shocks. These is like a dream on this bike. I'm not going to change them. And if something happens, I'm going to try to find used ones on eBay, get the same exactly system here. All right. Now they've been 8 months on the bike since the video you saw before, and there is nothing else you can do there. Really, the bike runs like beautiful, like you're in a cloud. On very deep holes on the ground, sometimes they might go all the way, but still they're much more comfortable with this. And I'm talking about really bad road. I'm not talking about highways or a little bit of dirt or something like that. Okay. So if you are in the market for air shocks and you want something comfortable, they don't make them anymore. But get air shocks. Get something like, I mean, I won't shop around anymore. I'm like fine with this on this particular bike. That's a Street Glide. All right, thanks for watching, guys, and hope I helped you out. And if you like restoring things like I do, I'm sure you enjoy the video.